Want to learn how to achieve this flip over sewing method? Stay tuned for the video and you can learn how to do the install, styling, and the maintenance, and the tools and products that you are going to need for this hairstyle. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Joy and my channel's name is It's Joy. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I want to teach you how to never have a bad hair day again. Today, maybe you have a bad day. No, I'm gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna trust in myself, have faith, okay? So first things first, as you can see by the title of this video, we're gonna be attempting to do the flip over sewing method. I think it's gonna be easy. I wanna take you guys through the steps and the journeys if you guys end up doing this on your own, or if you want to show your stylist how to do this. So some quick housekeeping, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the family. I'm your hair bestie. I'm never going to steer you wrong. I'm going to put you onto all the best products, all the best hair, and all the best trending styles. I got you. Let's just get started. Let me show you guys. I'm not going to show you guys my setup because it's low-key crazy. I'm just going to show you guys the tools I'm going to be working with. 2 combs and 3 clip-ins. I'm just going to show you guys prep for right now. I am going to be using bundles I got from a hair vendor that I'm testing out to see if I want to carry them in my beauty supply. They call this their Italian curly bundles, and I believe I got this in 16, 18, 20. I'm not trying to have like long curly hair, so we're gonna test it out, see how she does, see how she works. But first, let's get started with the braiding pattern. The best way to decide how much leave out you actually need is to take the back of your rat tail comb, put it back there, and you see how you can't see through it? That indicates that I can even take less leave out if I want, if I really want just real minimal leave out. Hey guys, so we got the leave out braided down. Now we are going to start doing the braid pattern. I'm just gonna speed through this because if you don't know how to braid, I can't help you. This is not gonna be the tutorial for you. Around your leave out, you want to start by doing your anchor braids. Your anchor braids need to be very flat and very fine. If you have finer textured hair or shorter hair, you want to add some braiding hair into these. These are called anchor braids because they are the main anchor of the whole entire braiding pattern. So if these don't look good, your sewing is going to look bulky. It's not going to be flat enough, and your whole entire sewing can be messed up just based off these 2 braids. I did go ahead and make them a little bit off center, just like Ivy did in her videos. After I get my 2 anchor braids, all you're going to be doing is straight backs. If you wear wigs, you're going to be doing the same exact method. I think I did about 4 on each side, so about 8 braids total. You just want to make sure that they're laying flat and flat to your scalp, because that's just going to prevent a bulky sew-in. But because we're using curly hair, that typically doesn't matter. Now I'm just going in with my sewing net, and you guys did see me put a scalp serum on my hair. That's the Matrix Tension Reliever. I preach about it all the time. It's an anti-itch formula. It doesn't dry your scalp out, and it's actually meant for your scalp. If you're new to this channel, we are anti-oils over here. This is my first time using a net. Typically I don't like to use a net, but I felt like with the style I wanted it to last a whole lot longer, so I did use a net. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of regret doing it because my hair has never itched this bad before. Like when I don't use a net, my hair does not itch. Now for my girls that don't know how to braid, just go on and do a quick weave. A quick weave, you're not going to need to know how to braid as long as you can make your hair smooth and flat. That's all that you need. Now for my first bundle, I'm starting out from the beginning of my temple and I'm sewing it down to the other side of my temple, so just like in one big U, and I'm sewing that down to my perimeter braid. You want to make sure when you are sewing this down that you are sewing through the bundle so that you can be able to get that flip over effect. I should have done a close-up for you guys there, and I'm sorry. So I currently have 2 bundles in. Let me give you a tour. And I only have one bundle left with this texture. I ordered this from a vendor, like I said, because I'm testing it for my to see if I want to order it and offer it to my clients. I have one bundle left, so I need your thoughts and your prayers to pray that this travels through all of this and we have enough to do like the flip over part. I literally only have this much left of the previous bundles, so I need your thoughts and I need your prayers. Let's cut her up. You guys, this supplier told me that these bundles were raw. Please hold on. Okay, I think that we may have enough. I'm gonna try to get you guys a couple different angles before I finish the last track. I promise. I'm trying. I'm been thinking about it right now, but I'm filming. Sound like I'm crying or like I'm about to have an or a little O, a Juno, as Sabrina Carpenter would say. You guys, I've been obsessed with watching her Juno positions, and I'm not even obsessed, like I don't know nothing about that girl other than espresso. And when she's like, hey, get back together, it's true, hope you like the taste of me when he's kissing you. I said, you dirty skunk. Now to close off that U shape and your perimeter, you're gonna want to sew the rest of your bundles horizontally. So I use my first two bundles just to sew the perimeter of my hair, and I'm closing everything off by sewing my last remaining bundle horizontally. By sewing using the U-shape method, what you're doing is allowing your sew-in to be completely more versatile and allowing you, if you have the extra hair to leave out around your entire perimeter, be able to put your hair up into a ponytail and for it to lay flat. Or if you pull your hair up in a half up, half down, the hair is going to lay flat. Or if, I don't know, the wind blows at your hair, people would be not able to detect that it's not your hair. It just creates everything to be a whole lot more seamless. So I'm going to do the invisible part method. So that's just where I'm going to use the little bit of leave out that I have left. I just left it out in like this little C. I could have left out a little bit more, and I'm just going to be sewing the tracks vertically and making and aligning it until it kisses up at this end. You just don't want any of those tracks to show. Take your weft and then you are going to measure from front to back, so it's about that long, and then cut off just cut off that piece. Make sure you have your thread ready. Honestly, laying it so freaking flat using this method, like I could already feel it. I would say when you are sewing, do not use blue thread, because why, like what the hell was I even thinking? So far, it's looking so freaking good, guys. Like, look. Oh, show me the motherfucking flaws. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me the flaws. That's because there's none. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, there's a little bit right here. Like, I should not have double lined that, but it's a minor flaw, okay? We all make mistakes. So this is what it's looking like. If I'm being honest, it's a little bit messy. I may retouch it later, but it doesn't matter because once you flip that mama jamma over, tell me where it is. You can't. So, and look, especially because of that hump, it gives you like a little bit more va-va-voom, you know what I'm saying? I literally just braided it and it blends in. I literally was just thinking, what am I gonna do to blend her in? Delish, delish. My days! Look at this. Ugh. Please, hate from a distance. Don't get too close. Don't want that jealousy on me. Oh my gosh, obsessed. What? Do I feel like Beyonce or what? Please, the delusion is strong and that's how I like it. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Are we loving? I feel like this is gonna be like my winter hair. I lived with the hair for about a week or so and I just decided that I didn't like how the shortest bundle wasn't blending in well with the longest bundle. Once again, I got 16, 18, and 20, and I just felt like it was lackluster, so I decided to go in with this haircut, and I was inspired by Rihanna's curly hair when she was on The Voice. She rocked that for a while, so I decided to try to do that. Enjoy a little bit of this ASMR because when I tell you I'm kind of obsessed with the way the scissors sounded with me cutting my hair. I did end up getting a little bit scissor happy, but I was so happy with how this turned out. I loved that it kind of looked a lot more shaggy. The layers blended in a whole lot more, and I was actually able to blend this in with my natural hair a lot better once I did do this cut. What do we think? What are the thoughts so far? What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts? I'm liking the shape a little bit, a whole lot more. Guys, let's get to styling. I think the very first thing I'm gonna go in with is the Nairobi foam. And I'm gonna just follow it with a little bit of gel. I don't think I'm gonna need both, but I just want the curls to be able to hold. After putting in the foam and the gel, you want to make sure that you comb that through your hair just to make sure that each and every single section is evenly coated. That's going to give you the best amount of hold. Now, if you know nothing about these purple rods, they're going to get you some nice tight curls, so I decided to go in with those. They're typically called perm rods. I'll link them down below on Amazon. They are pretty cheap and they're going to last you such a long time, and they're going to get you the tightest curl. I was trying to make sure that they would mimic the curl pattern, so I'm curling them towards my face and away from my face just because curls don't all go in one pattern. They have different types of patterns, so I tried to make sure that it would look as natural as possible. Now the next morning I was so nervous about taking these down because you guys already know when it comes to curls they could be so unpredictable, but first things first, you want to make sure that the hair is completely dry, and mine was completely dry. I didn't put this in, but I did blow dry it a little bit before I unwrapped the curls, and I touched every single curl perm rod to make sure that the curls were dry. try before takedown, and you guys, these curls came out absolutely perfect. I do regret doing 2 different products because I have a keratin. I could have easily just went over the foam and it would have been perfectly fine, but because I wanted hold, I did add a little bit of gel, and the gel ended up creating lots of cast and flakage on my hair, which made the style not last that long because I did not like seeing all that white residue on my hair. I did go in with a little bit of KMS hydrating oil just to break those curls apart and reduce the amount of frizz. Now when I first saw this, I was like, girl, this is not it. But after playing with it for some time, I was like, wait a minute, this blends in seamlessly. Now for my edges, I have been using the Fenty edge control, and I've been liking it a lot. It lays down my my edges so nicely, and it lasts for such a long time. But I have been using the Got To Be gel now, and I think I like that a lot more because the Fenty edge control is a little bit more oily, and if I have to remold or restyle, and because of the oils, I'm not able to do so, and my hair is no longer listening to the direction that I want to place it in. And I found with the edge control, it's a little bit more malleable and it listens a lot more. You guys, look at that transformation. Amazing, stunning. I called one of my friends and she's like, that looks like your hair. When I went to work, my boss and my coworkers were like, what is going on? Like, this looks like your hair. Like, this is the best your hair has ever looked. I'm showing you guys now that I was able to style it with a half up, half down, and this was my favorite style because it did give me that Rick James Rihanna moment that is all that I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button. If you've ever tried this method, make sure you comment that down below. If you're struggling or things weren't clearly communicated well, let me know. I definitely want to make sure that I help you guys out, and I will see you guys in my next video.